Gentlemen, congratulations, you've closed the show here in some style, full of passion up there. I know you've been waiting a long time to play. As a pairing, was it worth the wait?
Oh, massively worth the wait, obviously, because I can get the aggression on, Daryl can get the aggression on, and we've just proved how good we are as a team.
Look, there was so much going on up there. Did you enjoy every minute of that battle? And was it closer than the scoreline perhaps suggested?
Yes and no. But I thought whenever Devon hit the blind 180, and then I obviously hit the double win, and then he said this one's for you to Devon, and I had to turn my back and laugh a wee bit because obviously he's known Devon a long time. So yeah, but I think the scoreline should have been the scoreline.
I know obviously you're both good friends with Brendan, but he's placid, quiet as you like, where you two are both turbocharged. Is this what you two both need to bring the best out of each other then as well?
Am I allowed to answer this?
Yeah, you can answer.
Okay. Yeah. We're a wee bit more fiery, and Brendan's like literally the nicest person ever. So that's why Josh is looking forward to playing with me, and I'm looking forward to playing with Josh, because we'll back one another up. And I was so looking forward to that game. And then whenever Devon started doing stupid stuff like that, I was like, yeah, no, I mean, plus we were so far in front, I'm going, let's mess about. No, you know what I mean? Because I'm sorry to say, but if Devon was paid for every single throw, he would be an absolute millionaire through that game. Because not once did he shut up. The only time he did not talk was whenever he was throwing. And whenever he was throwing, he was talking when he was throwing, he was building up his partners. But that's Devon's game. But I told him that because I played South Africa before, and Devon did the exact same. And I just blanked him out this time, and it didn't bother me.
And because you told me, I blanked out as well.
Yeah. So it was all good. But I shouldn't have messed about whenever I had them 3 darts at 32, and then I shouldn't have done a stupid blind 180, because that's just stupid. That's playing in the Devon's hands. But at the same time, Devon loves it, and he'll go back and the first thing is like, oh, you see what I did? Yeah, maybe I'll do this. But no, glad to get the result. We're in the draw for tomorrow, and that's the main thing that matters.
Well, on that draw tomorrow, we have the Republic against Northern. you boys obviously know derby game. How do you approach that? Because we don't see Republic against Northern very often in sport. So
not any sport at all, no. Just the same way. There's another opponent, and that's it. If we don't prepare the same way, then we're not going to win. Simple as that.
100%. I agree with Josh. I think we played here before whenever I was with Brendan, and we beat them then. But I can't even remember what was the team then.
Different team, different format now.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. A wee bit nervous playing with Josh, because it was like literally we never had no wee game like in the round robin. If we could get a game into the main stage like we are now, them nervous is gone now. So I'm buzzing now. I was buzzing before we played this game, and I've got nothing to worry about now in the next game. Cheers.
Guys, huge well done on that performance. It's interesting that you said that you gave a bit of advice to Josh about Devon's game. How important is that experience? Because you've played so many World Cups. We've seen teams in this tournament, everyone's talking about the two Lukes, who great players but don't have that experience.
Yeah, well, it's like everyone keeps on talking about the looks, but the looks, it's not like they don't dislike one another. I've never seen anybody that beat one another as much as they do, because they play in so many finals and they get on so well. So it's not like they've got a frosty handshake. Them two are proper friends. I don't see any problem with them two gelling. But even in the build-up, I says to him, way before the build-up, I said, Devon will be like this all the way through the game. And even in the build-up, he was at it, and he annoyed him because he was literally throwing his dart, and Devon was still talking on the build-up.
He wasn't whispering, he was talking.
Yeah, and I says, don't worry about it. We'll get him in the long run. Don't worry.
What did I tell you? That was the worst thing he done.
That's the worst thing he done. Because so tomorrow, I don't know, I'm going to get Willie or Keen Dave, wind them up, say.
Them two will do it because they're that nice.
Yeah, I mean, he's got curly hair or something, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. But I knew how Devon was going to be through that game only from a couple of years ago. We played him, and Devon, as I say, if Devon got paid for how he spoke, he'd be an absolute millionaire. Wouldn't have to actually throw a dart, But yeah, glad we came through that one. Yeah.
When we spoke to Willie about 45 minutes ago, he was saying that PDC should maybe change the venue or put some air conditioning on just because it was so hot up there. How did you find the conditions with it being your first game on that stage this year?
Well, my point of view, if I get told that it's warm, I know how to prepare for it because I expect it. It's different if you don't get told about it and then you go out there and bang, heat. So everybody come off the stage warm. So I knew what to expect. That's why I brought 2 towels with me because I smell those as it is anyway, but that's just me. It was actually alright up there. I played on warmer stages, in my opinion. The warmer stages I played probably in the European Tour. There's quite a few hot ones up there. It wasn't as hot as that.
Gurney guys, welcome today. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Guys, congratulations. Just one question for Josh. How was it to walk on with Daryl's song, Sweet Caroline?
Oh, it was the first option of Dave Allen came up to us and said we weren't expecting we had single walk-ons because last year I think we had double walk-ons and they, well I can't remember from last year, and he said what song you like and he suggested Sweet Caroline and I looked at him and said we'll go for it. And that was it.
You also have other suggestion, or this is the right one?
Sorry?
This is the right one, the right walk-on
Oh
song
yeah,
for you?
perfect. It was a perfect walk-on because we got each other going with it up on the walk-on the stage with all the fans, so yeah, I was happy with it.
And tomorrow, if you win the tournament, singing together?
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
On the stage or in
the
karaoke
stage.
somewhere else. Quite possibly, yeah.
Do both.
I think it's a really strong, bad possibility if we make it to Leicester, if that happens tomorrow.
Good luck tomorrow, guys.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Josh, Daryl, congratulations, Josh. What's your opinion on playing with Daryl instead of playing with Brendan? I mean, it was a good campaign last year as well, beating the host nation and so on, but what is the difference about team chemistry and so on?
As Daryl touched on it, Brendan's one of the nicest men I've ever met in my life. He hasn't got that aggression behind him. When you're playing for your country, you need to be aggressive. And I showed him when I was at money, he's the double, same as Daryl. You need to be aggressive if you want to win this World Cup. That's the only thing Brendan is missing, but it's not Brendan. As much as I love Brendan, I'm happy to have Daryl for our company to try and win this World Cup.
And do you think you two, based on form, this could be maybe the best Northern Irish duo in World Cup history? Because Northern Ireland never reaches the final, I think semi-final, the best one.
Yeah.
So could you progress one step further? What do you think?
Well, that's the plan. That's in my head, and that's in his head. But whether we do it, it's a different story. But if it comes, we will do it.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Guys, congrats on that win. Daryl, just one question. I was wondering, after 1 year pause, you've played this tournament so often, but did you feel that difference? Did you need some time to get back into that rhythm, the double rhythm?
No, it's actually really easy. I mean, I missed out last year. I missed out last year. I mean, somebody says to me, I don't know how true it was, but Brendan went above me for 3 weeks. All of last year, and them 3 weeks, that's whenever the cut-off was for the World Cup, because I know it's a month before, but the time the World Cup was played, I was miles in front of him again. But I mean, obviously, it sounds like we're being really bad on Brendan Dolan, but I'm so sorry, Brendan, because you're the loveliest man ever.
Exactly.
But yeah, so yeah, I just missed out, but this year I put the wrong things right, and we're here now, and as I say, I feel like Josh was absolutely brilliant in that game, and I was just kind of hanging on these shirt tails. And yeah, tomorrow I will be better, and I will back him up more, and then we'll see how we get on. But for me, this like Josh said, this is our best chance of winning the World Cup. But I feel like it's not our only chance. It's not like next year I'm retiring or he's retiring. We're going to have multiple years now to go with this, and sometimes the gel of the team takes 1 or 2 years, but I've got every faith that
Instantly.
yeah, 100%. I mean, the first time I met Josh, we were friends straight away, because I slagged him off because I thought, gee, he's older looking than me, but whatever. No, so sorry, but no. Yeah, whatever it takes, me and Josh will dedicate ourselves to be the first ever World Cup champions in the PDC, and should it take this year or next year or next 3 years, we will be here and we will be a force to be reckoned with, and one day we will bring this home.
The only thing I went on for Brendan, The only thing I've got it for Brendan was he was forever present in the World Cup since it started, and now that he's the first one to lose it, because obviously Sam Whitlock's been here since it started. That's the only thing for Brendan that was got it for him, but he understands.
Thanks, guys. Congrats.
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.